So one of the ones, Jim, I think that would be really important for you to cover would be, where should they be investing right now? Is it real estate? Is it in the market? Is it just holding cash? What would you think is the best place to put money?
Well, and I would say there's no stock answer to that. It really depends on somebody's situation. If you're in a situation where, the first thing you really need to do is build an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses, depending on how reliable your income stream is. And then really the only money that you should thinking about putting in the financial markets, that's stocks and bonds, is something for which you don't need to touch this for 3 to 5 years at a minimum. So if you're planning on buying a house in a couple of years, I wouldn't take a flyer on Apple and hope it continues to do well and put all the money you've got for your down payment in an individual stock. So that situation is really very dependent on somebody's situation. So your neighbor doesn't have the right answer for you. CNBC doesn't have the right answer for you. And it really tends very specifically on your situation. For some people who have already got a business that is thriving and they've got a healthy reserve fund, and it was good to hear that Griselda had this emergency fund. It's really important after that to have a plan and to be thinking about, it's kind of like I use the analogy of building a house. You don't design a house and then just kind of scratch it on a piece of paper and then say, all right, let's go down to Home Depot. We need some stucco, we need some wood, we need some copper piping, we need some toiletries, what else we need? And then just start building it. You really have to put a plan together. And I think people will spend more time planning a week vacation in Hawaii than they will for 35 years in retirement. And so sometimes it's trying to get people to slow down and put together this blueprint that will allow us to dialogue over the course of our relationship about just what we're trying to accomplish with this money.